Hello and welcome to POV Nigeria Newspaper Reviews. Today, Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. And we're starting from the Vanguard newspaper, ladies and gentlemen. A big story we have: armed herders of Boko Haram kill soldiers, others in Benue State. Isn't it very despicable that in Nigeria we have pockets of untrained militants and bandits taking control of our society, despite the fact that we have a fully budgeted military and other security architecture in the same country? Nigerians and those who run Nigeria should at some point be ashamed of themselves. Remember, back in the days, we used to have a Nigerian military that were serving and bringing peace to other nations in sub-Saharan Africa. But internally, we cannot provide security for ourselves. And that is why it's often been said, especially made popular by Sani Abacha, that if insecurity and banditry and terrorism continue more than 24 hours, then the government and those who are running it might be involved allegedly. Well, it is becoming a very disturbing issue that our security architecture cannot control a bunch of bandits who are disturbing the society. That's the story we have, unfortunately, from the Vanguard newspaper. Below that particular story, we have the trendiest story we have across the country right now. Unruly Ibom Air passenger charged to court, remanded in Kirikiri prison. I think this is a clarion call for all Nigerians. There's something about civility. There's something about respect for other people. There's something about respect for constitutionally mandated legislator that is, it's made possible for Nigerians. It's very so unfortunate that we're living in a country where people are becoming unruly. As much as we totally condemn this attitude by this young girl, who I would love to believe is a first-time flyer, because people who fly often are not found doing all of these things. And that is why I think, when we talk about family grooming, everything stems from the family. If you do not have a family that can control people living under that umbrella, then it is a big problem. And still on aviation matters, we have on top of the Vanguard newspaper to top strip that is Kwam One value jet saga, industry divided over suspension of a pilot. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. I do not know why Kwam One is still allowed to run free, while the pilot who was involved in all of that was part of the big problem that we have. Well, that's all we have from the Vanguard newspaper. Have yourself a splendid day, and bye-bye.